Friends, have you ever thought if you are alone in an old empty train and there is something in it that is not counted among humans, and if that thing is waiting for you, have you ever thought that if a train is only 4 souls and you accidentally get on it? So do you have the courage to ride that last train? This is Ravi's story. Who gets a last train? But that train is not a night journey for him, but it becomes a door of death. Friends, welcome to Boot. Before starting the story new on JoJo channel, please subscribe to the channel because we bring such horror story every week, and please comment and tell us from which city or place you're watching our video. So begins today's story. Ravi stepped into the station and saw the clock. It was 9:15 p.m. He asked the man sitting at the ticket counter, "Brother, has the train to Delhi left?" He said, "Yes. The bus left 5 minutes ago." Ravi said slowly, "Is there any train to Delhi?" That man thought something and said, "Yes, a last train will probably come around 10:30. But one thing let me tell people, the experience of that train is slightly different. If you are comfortable, then take it. Otherwise spend the night here." Ravi laughed a little. No, I have traveled in the last train quite a few times. I have no problem." "Okay, best of luck," that man say. Ravi says thank you and goes to the waiting room. The waiting room was empty. Ravi went inside, chose a sofa, put his bag and took out a magazine and started reading. Time was not passing. Every second seemed like an hour. After a while, Ravi got bored, put the magazine on the couch and get up and walk. Felt then a man came in. Age would be around 40 in shirt, a black bag in hand. He came forward and sat on the sofa and lit a cigarette. Ravi then sat in his seat. I picked up the magazine, but my eyes fell on that man. It seemed as if he wanted to talk, but did not have the courage. After a few minutes of silence, Ravi asked, "Where are you going?" He said, "Delhi. My son lives there. I used to work in a private bank here. Just retired 4 days ago. I am therefore going to my son." Ravi said, "I am also going to Delhi." "Well, so our journey is the same." The man replied with a slight smile. Ravi asked, "Who is in your house?" Admi spoke, "Son, daughter-in-law, a grandson, and a granddaughter." Ravi spoke again, and your wife Admi was silent for a few seconds, then said, 4 years ago, a train met with an accident." Ravi immediately said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know," the man said in a soft voice. "No problem. Tell me who is in your house." Ravi said again, "I am my wife, a 5-year-old son and a 3-year-old daughter." The man said, "Very well." He said, "Rathikant, Dasan you, Ravi Heldar." After a while, both became good friends. At 10:25 p.m., the ticket counter man came in and said the train has arrived. "Hurry up," Ravi said to that man. "Let's do the rest in the train." Both picked up their bags and headed towards the train. The ticket counter said that the train will not stay for long. Climb quickly, go as soon as he boarded the train. Ravi saw that only the two of them were in the train. Completely empty. Ravi was sitting near the window and Rathikant was in front of him. Ravi was feeling hungry. He took biscuits from the bag, pulled out and said, "You need." Adami shook his head, meaning nothing. Ravi thought, "Okay, I will eat." Then Ravi's phone rang. A call from his friend Rahul. Ravi picked up the call. "Hello," then Rahul said, "Where are you yet?" "Everyone is waiting for you," Ravi said. "I have just boarded the train." Rahul was surprised. "Was your train at 9 o'clock? Then Ravi told everything. How he got stuck in traffic and had to take the last train. "Don't worry, we'll reach tomorrow morning." "Okay, safe travel." Saying this, Rahul hung up the phone. Ravi saw Rathikant was now reading an old ghost storybook. Ravi asked, "Do you believe in ghost?" Rathikant looked into his eyes and said, "Yes." "Have you ever seen a ghost?" Ravi asked Rathikant. "No, but this does not mean that ghosts do not exist. Where there are humans, there are ghosts." Then he asked to Ravi, "And you don't believe?" Ravi did not answer. "I don't think there is anything like Bhoot Bhagwan, etc." Rathikanchi remained silent for some time. Then he said in a deep voice, Even if the ghost is with you, you will not do it. Trust. What does Ravi mean by being surprised? Radhikant slowly removed the book from his face, and Ravi was stunned by what he saw. Radhikant's face was full of red blood, and his clothes were torn with blood. Ravi's throat went dry. Not even a sound was coming out. Ravi immediately got up from the seat and ran towards the dark coach. He hit a spot and fell on his face on the aluminum floor, bleeding from his face. Ravi turns on the flashlight of the phone and sees a half-eaten rotting corpse near his feet. Ravi's breath stopped as the torchlight fell on his face. This is the same ticket counter. There is a man. Ravi retreated, then looked in front, which coaches were empty till now. Now, staring at them were monstrous beasts, like dogs with deer teeth. And between them stood Ravi folded his hands and said, "Please leave me to don't kill me," he said to Hans. "After so many days, a victim has been found. Let go so as..." Ravi then said, "Please forgive me," and at that moment those beast-like creatures fell on Ravi. Sharp teeth began to cut into his flesh. Ravi kept screaming. But her scream was drowned by the whistle of the train. The train never stopped that night. So guys, that was today's story. And yes, have you ever been on the last train? If yes, then take care.